You know all that stuff we just learned about modulation?
Yeah.
How you find the first chord that doesn't work in the original key, back up to the previous chord, and analyze it in both keys.
Yes.
It doesn't always work.
What? What do you mean?
So, there I was, just moving along, in the key of C major. And there was a B diminished chord in first inversion, right? 7 diminished 6. With a D in the bass.
Right, I'm with ya.
And then bam! There was this D sharp. And there was a fully diminished 7th chord on the D sharp, right? I had D sharp, F sharp, A, and C.
So? It's 7 diminished of 3. Big deal. A secondary dominant chord pointing to E minor, the median chord.
But it wasn't, I tell you. Because it just stayed there. It just stayed in E minor.
Okay, so you just back up one and call it the pivot chord. Easy.
Listen to me. 1 minute I'm in C, and I've got D, F, B. Next thing you know, here comes D sharp, F sharp, A and C, and we go to E minor. So if I back up one, what is D, F, B in the key of E minor?
It's not. D, F, B. Doesn't exist in E minor. It cannot be the normal kind of diatonic pivot chord we have been studying, because it isn't diatonic in both keys. It's chromatic in C.
I know. Right? So I looked it up. It's this thing called chromatic modulation. It can even happen with a pivot chord. Only, the pivot isn't diatonic in both keys. Sometimes you think it's just a secondary dominant when you first hear it, but it's really the new dominant, at the same time. So, like, C major, 7 fully diminished 7 of 3, is also E minor, 7 fully diminished 7.
You're way too excited about this.
I happen to enjoy understanding how music works.
Yeah, okay.